Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you have a cable bill or a phone bill or any other monthly bill for things like internet or home security? Of course you do. Well, guess what? You're probably being overcharged, and you're not alone. Millions of Americans are overpaying on their monthly bills to the tune of $60 billion a year. What if you could pay less for the exact same services? No, really, no change. And then use that extra money for things that make your life better, like a family vacation, college tuition, or simply taking some me time. Sound too good to be true? It's not. You can put your savings on autopilot. We'll analyze your bills and negotiate on your behalf, so you won't pay any more than you should for the essential services you use every day. You don't pay unless we can save you money. When we lower your bills, we'll split the savings with you, and you'll get the same or better service than you have today for less money and no hassle. We know because we've already saved our customers millions of dollars on their essential services like mobile phone, internet, cable, and more. You send us your bills, we lower them. It's that simple. Stop overpaying today. Send us your bills. That's all it takes to start living your life better.
Hello, I am Anita Patton from Birmingham, Alabama. Roll Tide Roll. I have been with MWR since November of 2019. I am just so elated to share this testimony because before MWR, I was heavily in debt and credit card and loan debt. I partnered with this company, and the experts, after giving them the information that they needed, they were able to minimize my taxes and put $709 back on my paycheck a month. I took that money and used the debt elimination system, and guys, I was able to pay off $37,000 of debt, including a car, a year and a half early. Because I maxed out my credit cards and got a lot of loans, my debt to credit ratio was horrible, and it caused my credit score to be low. The experts, I uploaded them the information they needed, and I was able to get my credit score up 209 points into the 700 club, and my husband scored 159 points. We were able to sell our home, buy our forever new home at a 2.5 interest rate. Not only that, I was able to share it with a few people, guys, and they partnered with us with the MWR Financial, and now I'm getting residual income, $40 a day, $1,200 a month, and I'm in the Karma Club. I cannot say enough about this company. I highly recommend it. If you're in any need of any kind of financial makeover, this is the company. You study long, you study wrong. I'm thankful because income shifting changed my life, and MWR Financial made it happen for me.
Okay, so you're worried about your financial future. Maybe you've lost money from a poor investment, or you're just looking for a solution to catch up on your retirement savings. You've heard a lot of people talk about the benefits of investing in land. They boast about their favorable returns and secure financial freedom. But you're still apprehensive. Where is the best place to buy property? And when is the best time to buy? Are you even qualified for this investment? Well, let CalChoice Investments put your worries to rest with their land banking solution. With the CalChoice Land Banking Solution, you'll receive expert help to build your personal wealth and diversify your investment portfolio. The strategy is simple. Buy land in a predictable path of growth, hold your insured grant deed until its value increases, and then sell it for a profit. We've all seen land developing on the outskirts of our communities, sometimes so suddenly it seems overnight. Whoa, hey, where'd that come from? And we've all said, if I'd known back then what I know now. Well, now is your opportunity. Now is the time to secure your financial future. The professionals at CalChoice are constantly seeking out new knowledge to make sure you're getting the right land at the right time in the path of growth and priced below market value. They do this by thoroughly analyzing the future potential of your land, doing all the research and paperwork so that you don't have to. In other words, CalChoice does the heavy lifting while you rest easy. Better yet, they stick with you even after your purchase is complete by providing quarterly updates via newsletter, property profile, and online tax support for your land. And you'll be surprised at how easy it is to pay for your investment. You can purchase land with cash or tax-deferred money, such as your existing IRAs and 401ks, without penalties or tax consequences. So if you're ready to take the next step toward the long-term financial freedom you've always dreamed of, now is the time to secure your financial future. So what are you waiting for?
So, you want to own your own home, but you're one of the over 80% of Americans with less than perfect credit. You don't have enough money saved for a down payment, and or your debt-to-income ratios are so high that the only person who will lend you money is your mother, and she still wants a cosigner. I know that sounds funny, but these are just a few of the reasons why tens of millions of Americans are still renting instead of owning their own home. And the worst part is, most of them have convinced themselves they will never be able to own a home, or they're waiting on a miracle instead of doing anything about it. So, why should you do whatever it takes to own your own home? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here's the facts. According to a 2021 report provided by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, the average homeowner in the U.S. has a net worth of approximately $200,000, while the average renter only has a net worth of around $5,000. This statistic alone should have you wanting to buy a house immediately, so you can start building equity for yourself instead of your landlord. Think about it. Every rent payment you make pays for a house or building owned by someone else. They get to benefit from the cash flow, equity, and tax deductions. And what do you get? Exactly. You get a roof over your head for another month and nothing else to show for it. This is why MWR Financial created our cash flow system, combined with our Keys to Home Ownership program. Imagine having everything you need to increase your cash flow and income, so you can increase your buying power and save the money you need for a down payment. Or, how about having a team of financial experts who will get your credit scores back into the best shape possible, while lowering your existing bills and your debt-to-income ratios, all at the same time? Sounds amazing, right? Well, it is, but that's not all, because our team of affordable housing experts will even help you locate and purchase your new home for you now, regardless of your past credit history or your current credit scores. Yeah, you heard me right. Our experts will help you determine how much of a home you can qualify for. They will assist you with locating the home that meets your needs, buy it for you, and allow you to rent to own or lease with the option to buy, while our cash flow experts help you get your finances back into the best position possible to qualify for conventional financing. And if conventional financing ends up not being an option for you, your affordable housing expert will owner finance the property for you. In other words, we can structure the option that works best for you, and becoming a homeowner no longer has to be just a dream. It can actually become a reality. With that said, if you're tired of building equity for someone else and you're ready to own your own home, get back to the person that shared this information with you, and let us help you get on the right path towards home ownership once and for all.
Okay, I just got to make sure I'm in the right spot. I got to make sure all my audio is on. I got to make sure the cameras are good. And do me a favor and come off mute for me so I know that my audio is working.
Queens, New York in the building. What's up,
Yes.
baby?
Hell
And
yeah.
yes.
Grove in the building.
All right.
Hey.
Hey, as I always say, it's a great day to change lives, man. It's a great day to change lives. Welcome to, the final 2 this week. We got 2 more events this week, tonight and tomorrow, same time, same station, where we're going to talk to you guys about how to increase your cash flow, how to create more cash flow, and how to multiply your cash flow. Man, those are 3 very important things. The money that you currently have, we're going to show you guys how to grow it. The money that you don't have, we're going to show you how to create it. And those 2 put together, we're going to show you guys how to multiply that money. Let me go ahead and go live because I get excited and I'll start talking and you guys will be like, Brian, share this on Facebook. So our Facebook fan page is, hold on. There it is. How to increase your cashflow.com. I'm going to put 3 cash flow streams. How to increase your cashflow.com. Give me 1 second. And now you guys should see that go live. So now you can share that in all your different groups, your following, your platforms, your chats, whatever it is that you want to share. And let your followers know, man, that they don't have to struggle financially. Not that everybody is struggling financially, but let's face it. If you've been watching the news lately, boy, some things are changing. Big Dale, what's up, man? Some things are happening on your watch that you've never, ever seen before in your life. And we have been telling people these kind of things forever. Why should you become your own bank? Why not to put your trust or hands in the trust of the government? Because the government doesn't always have your best interest at hand, believe it or not. I'm going to show you guys some things on this Zoom here. But what we do is, in a nutshell, is show you guys how to take the same energy that you have and create 3 avenues or 3 streams of income with that same energy. And once you guys get that, you'll never look at your money again the same. Let me break this down in basic layman terms, right? To get wealthy in America is not hard, but you got to adopt certain philosophies and certain principles. All you got to do really is what wealthy people do. Number 1, wealthy people take the time to create assets. They're going to make more passive income for them so they won't have to work the rest of their lives. That's the first thing they do. Wealthy people take the time to create assets. Now, you can get assets a couple of ways. You can buy them, you can build them, or you can grow them. We're going to show you guys how to do all 3 today. Buy some assets, build some assets, and grow some assets. Now, what is an asset? Anything that puts money in your pocket. If you're not happy with the income you have now, and you're working every single day, actually going in, they don't pay you more money when you stop working. And people think happiness is on the other side of that. It's just not happening. So real estate, gold, precious metal, vintage cars, stocks, cryptocurrency, Forex, all these things can create some serious income for you, but you got to have the cash first to create the money necessary to get them. Well, that's when we come in. We are MWR Financial, the ultimate cash flow company. 4.5 years old, 100% debt free, right? We're not beholden to anyone or anything. Mr. Brian House said, look, let's pull back the curtains and show people what wealthy people do with their money. I never thought I would have a trust fund baby. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I'd be in a position where I'm making more money now in a day than my job was paying me every 2 weeks. I never thought I'd be in a position where I make more money now in a week than my job was paying me, honestly, in a month. Okay. So when you break all this stuff down, man, it's amazing that a simple shift in mindset and surrounding yourself with positive people, all ships rise with the tide. Now, Mr. House said, okay, wealthy people have trust funds, own nothing, control everything. Wealthy people have real estate. Wealthy people have no bad debt, right? Wealthy people have home ownership. They're not renting all their lives. Wealthy people have passive income. Well, what if I told you guys you can put all this stuff under one umbrella, and for a membership fee of $149, write that down, $149 per month, you now have access to over $2,000 coming back to you. That's on average. $2,000 returns to your household after a $149 investment. Because our experts are going to take everything you need to increase, and we're going to increase it. And everything you need to decrease, we're going to decrease it. So between myself, I'm Don Motosin, the president of the company, Mr. Brian House, the owner of the company, we have over a century of experience in business. I was very, very fortunate to retire when I was only 22 years old. So I've been making money for a long time, working from home for 25 years now. Very, very fortunate. I'm one of the few people I know that wake up blessed to do what they love to do for a living. Every day I just say my prayers. I'm like, man, just thank you for putting me in this position where I'm passionate about what I do. But nobody taught me how to grow money. I knew how to make money. I'll always know how to make money. That's not the problem. The problem is the things that people don't teach you is what kills you. Okay. When I learned a long time ago that every dollar I make is supposed to go out and get some friends and bring some more money back, I should have learned that a long time ago. So I lost my first $1 million in my 20s because nobody showed me these principles. Nobody taught me that. So now in my 30s, I rebounded, thank God. And I said, I'm going to travel the country. I'm going to travel the world, and I'm going to show people how to do it. So I created this movement. Okay. Hold on one second. One second. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second. Shayna, are you in the building?
I am.
Okay. Watch that chat for me, okay?
I got you.
I ain't in the mood tonight. They got to go. Okay. All right. So where was I? Okay. So I created this movement of individuals who want to make money. So if you want to make money and you want to be excited and you want to be blessed and you want to be a blessing to other people, that's who we're looking for. I'm not looking for Mr. and Mrs. Skeptical. I'm not looking for people that rob Peter to pay Paul mentality. I'm not looking for Mr. and Mrs. Prove it to me. Extra digit is already proven. Everything I'm going to talk about tonight, I'm going to show you guys in black and white. I'm going to show you why somebody was excited to tell you about our daily checks. We do get paid every single day, right? So one day I had 6,000. The next day it grew to 11,000. The next day it grew to 14,000. Now, I always tell you guys, I'm very, very transparent. This is my real paycheck back when I was working back in 1997. Y'all see that? Let me blow this up so I can make sure I show you this, because I want you guys to see how far you can come. So in 1997, I was making $975 every 2 weeks, and I used to work at the bank. The bank used to be called Nations Bank. Today it's Bank of America. Look at all these taxes that's coming out. Boy, FICA, state, federal. The problem with most people is they try to budget their way to wealth, right? Their gross is what they make, but their net is what they take, and everything in between is taxes. So when I showed you guys these checks on the screen, I'm not trying to impress you. I just want to show you, man, that it's been amazing to make now in a day what I was making every 2 weeks. And a lot of you guys are going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to show you guys these 3 streams. 1, increase your cash flow. 2, create cash flow. 3, multiply your cash flow. Create, everybody write that in your notes, increase, and multiply. Now, here's the reality. Let me just say this to everybody watching. If you're not investing your money, you're not even on the road to wealth. Let me say this again. If you're not investing money, you're not even on the road to wealth. The problem is we've got to first figure out how to increase the cash flow that we currently have so you'll have more to invest. In other words, if I showed you that you can get an extra $500, $600, $800, $2,000 a month back from the money that you already have, and then you took that money and invested it, a lot of you guys are in this room. First look at it before we show how to make more money. So what we're going to do is the pink represents multiplying your money. The green represents how we get money back into your household. It's $149 a month, as I stated earlier. Here's a little known secret. Your biggest expense is right here, guys. It's your taxes. And I'm not going to bore you with some tax seminar, but if you don't get your handle on taxes, you can forget about it. Okay. Lower your taxes. Lower your taxes for sure. Lower your bills for sure. Lower your debt for sure. That alone will put more money back into your household if the banks, the government, and big business weren't in your pocket all the time. Now, another thing we're going to do is we're going to show you guys how to raise your credit score. Everything we do inside of our company is actually done for you. We do it for you. So this is not some seminar or course where we hope you hang up and get excited and go log in and take these classes and go. No. MWR is the umbrella. We have different strategic partners under that umbrella. So every area of our money, you upload documents to the credit bureaus, we get the illegal things removed off your credit. You upload 2 pay stubs to our enrolled agents with the IRS or formally trained by the IRS, they get your taxes lowered legally, ethically, and morally. You upload your debt to our software, we'll show you how to reconfigure your debt and get out of debt in half the time. Write this in your comments, write this in your notes. All we do is upload. That's it. Now, once you get your finances in order, you can slide over here to the right and start investing. You saw that 2 banks closed recently. Well, why don't we have 2 different forms, a diversified cash flow account and a private reserve account where you become your own bank. Totally different charter, totally different industry, same or better results without you having to worry about lining up outside the bank and your money's no longer there. Can you guys imagine what happened in California at Silicon Valley Bank when all of your money's somewhere one day? And I saw it this morning, the line is wrapped around the building because all the depositors are going in saying, please, can I just get my money out? That proved that the bank doesn't have any money. The bank has your money. I want y'all to write that in your notes. The bank doesn't have any money. The bank has your money. The bank is simply the middleman between you and what it is you're trying to purchase. So if they do some non-regulatory things, them business. Well, Brian, $250,000 of my dollars are insured by the FDIC. Well, if your money's insured by the FDIC, why don't you put your money in insurance? See, if the bank is the middleman, why don't we skip by the middleman? And if they can insure everybody's first $250,000, why don't we figure out where they're putting their money that they can make that kind of money and give you that kind of little return? Why don't we put the money where the bank is putting the money? Those are the kind of funds that we have. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. So $149 a month. Now, what does it do? In layman terms, we're going to help you get 3 things up and we're going to help you get 3 things down. I've been talking about it the whole time. Cash flow is going up because we got all the money coming back to your house. Your credit scores are going up because you uploaded your credit reports to us. Your assets are going up because now you got land, you got real estate, you got 4X, you got the cash flow, diversified cash flow fund, you got the private reserve account. These are different things that we put your money into. Now, your taxes, your debt, and expenses are now going what? They're going down. I want you guys to think about this for a minute. I got a friend of mine who tried to challenge me on this. I don't know why my friends always challenge me. I've been pretty well off for quite some time, and I still got friends that don't believe, and that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. But just don't challenge me. Here's why. I said, did you challenge Johnson & Johnson when they found out that millions of people died from baby powder or talcum powder? And they knew about it and tried to stroke a check to keep people quiet. Did you challenge Apple when Apple slowed everybody's phones down and had $1 billion lawsuit because they were trying to get you to upgrade? Did you get rid of your phone when you found out Apple had a little scandal and they slowed everybody's phone down to get them to buy the new, I believe it was iPhone 12 at the time? When Wells Fargo got caught opening erroneous, fake bank accounts to meet quotas, did you shut down Wells Fargo? Did you close your Wells Fargo account? When you found out that Volkswagen was cheating and putting or falsifying the documents of the emissions that was going up into the atmosphere, $1 billion lawsuit. Do people still drive Volkswagens? Oh, when you found out that Anderson Consulting was falsifying the documents for Countrywide, and Countrywide was giving people who couldn't afford it bank loans, and in 2008, the whole economy went to hell in a handbasket because Anderson Consulting and Countrywide were in on fraudulent activities. Did you stop believing in the mortgage industry? Isn't it amazing how $149 will get more scrutiny than $1 billion? Hey, Dale, my friends, they have nothing to say after that. I was like, I'm just asking, so you'll look at me and ask me about $149, but you ain't question Wells Fargo, Johnson & Johnson actually killed people. Bear Stearns went out of business. Lehman Brothers went out of business. Anderson Consulting went out of business. Tyco went out of business. MCI was fraud, got caught up in scams. Volkswagen, Apple, it goes on and on and on. You know what 149 is? If you are so skeptical that you don't believe in yourself, you actually have started to buy somebody else's opinion that you aren't worth investing in. What I'm telling you guys is, even if you don't do business with us, you got to do something. You got to do something. So the membership, on average, brings back $2,000 a month, just from those 6 things. The average credit score increase is 126 points. That means some people it's less, some people might be 80, some people's 200. I've seen somebody go as high as 300 increase. The average debt savings is $64,000. $64,000. The average tax savings is between $200 and $600 per month in taxes. You add all that up together, we got people bringing in extra $2,000 in their house. Now, let's take a snapshot of just some people, and then I want you to hear from some other people. Charles and Judith Ivory, one of my favorite stories, because Charles was actually laid off because of COVID. When the pandemic hit, you guys know this was a crazy 2 or 3 years, 2.5 years. Charles actually got laid off. Then they had the nerve to call him back 3 or 4 months later. We need you back. We're like, no, he's good, because he found MWR. He and Cookie are now building their dream home on the water down in South Georgia. Beautiful community. Every single day, they're watching their dream come true. See, in Extra Digit, we say live the legacy. Don't just leave the legacy. They got their son, CJ, in the business. I'm sorry, CJ. Cam is in the business, and he's 4 years old. They got him set up perfectly to have his trust fund and his legacy being built as a 4-year-old. Why? Because we're about living the legacy, not leaving the legacy. Cam don't even know what's going on. But I bet you this. I bet you when he's 18, actually when he's 13 or 14 years old, he's going to be able to say, my parents set me up to give us a head start. See? 805 credit score, 815 credit score, land paid for, cash. The land was purchased with cash as they watched the new home go up, and the old house is already paid off. See, these are the kind of things. Y'all, it took 3 years. 3 years. Now, you got to have a mindset that they have. But I don't want y'all to think like becoming a millionaire or living your dreams takes 20 years. Somebody told you that. I'm not saying it's overnight, but these days, you can definitely get some experts to help you speed up that process. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take questions real quick from you guys that are brand new on the call, on the Zoom. This is for brand new people only. Okay. I'm going to take your questions about the membership. Here's how I want you to form it. Give me your name. Give me your city, so I know where you're from. This is my first Zoom, and my question is, hey, Brian, my name is David. I'm calling in from Boston, Massachusetts. My question is, name, city, first timers only, and my question is, okay? I'll take a few real quick. You got any questions about the membership and what that entails? Come off mute for me or raise your hand, and I'm here to help you understand. Let's go. Going once. Virtual hand going twice. Space bar, we'll let y'all mute going one more time. Either y'all are really scared or I am really thorough. Which one is it?
Hi there. My name is Anisha Gentry. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. I was sent the Zoom tonight from a friend in Nashville. I know nothing about the program. So I was 4 or 5 minutes late on the call. So anything that you can share to enlighten me would be helpful.
Okay. Well, that's why you're here. You're going to get enlightened for another 20 minutes. Stay with me.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else who's been here or got some questions about anything I've said so far? Going once.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Chanel Tropness. I'm calling from Dothan, Alabama. And my question is, so pretty much I'm uploading my credit scores to you guys, and you guys are helping me manage those or get my credit score to a point where I can have assets, build assets.
That's one way to look at it. So everything that we do, not just your credit reports, anything you need us to help you with, you're going to upload the documents to us. So I'll give you an example. Would you like help with your credit?
Yes.
Okay. So you know how you got TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, right?
Correct.
We're going to give you a link to go download your reports for free. And then all you're going to do when you download them, you got to verify that you're the person and all that good stuff. Credit is highly regulated. You're going to upload them back to us. Most people have things on their credit that are illegally put there or erroneous. So for 25 years, our company has been restoring credit. Like I went from a 734 to a 777 to an 820. So if you want the credit scores to go up, we got to look at credit reports, and then we have a monitoring system that'll show you all the different things that we're getting vacuumed off your credit for you.
Okay.
That makes sense. Now, as your credit scores go up, your interest rates go what? Down. When your interest rates go down, that's more money in whose pocket?
Mine.
When you got more money in your pocket, you can invest for the long what?
Long road.
For the long road. So credit matters. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with taxes. If we get the taxes down, more money's in whose pocket?
Mine.
And if you got more money in your pocket, you got more money to do what with?
Right. Build assets, buy a home.
My girl, now you're getting it. You got it.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Questions? I'll take maybe 2 more. Brand new people. The light bulb just went off for that young lady. I hear it. I can hear it in her head. Anybody else? All right. It's simple. Let's go. Uh-oh. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that, John. Okay. So let me show you guys how we get paid every day and every week. There's a one-time $100 upgrade. So for $100 now, you're going to upgrade your account. The monthly is the same. I want y'all to understand. So nothing changes. It's not more expensive on the monthly investment. You get the same thing you've been getting in green, and you get the same thing you've been getting in pink, right? But for a one-time $100 upgrade, $249, you now have a whole business. Now, how do we get paid? Okay. First of all, let's say you introduce me. I'm like, I'm in. I like this. I need some daily checks. I need my credit restored. I need my debt eliminated. I need my taxes down. I need to go from renting to home ownership. I need a trust fund to wrap my assets up and get in that 5% tax bracket or lower my taxes down to that 5% tier. This is how you introduce people to a business that helps them financially, and you earn $50 per person. Now, that's nothing to write home about. You're not going to do cartwheels. Stay with me. The second bonus is your momentum bonus. You help me and 2 others in 30 days, you earn $150. They help 3 people, just like you did. In 60 days, you earn $450. If they help 3 people in 90 days, you earn $900. $150, $450, $900. 30, 60, 90. Now, here's how it looks so you guys can understand what's starting to happen here. That's about $1,500 in bonuses you can collect extra. Now, when you help 1, 2, and 3, and then one of your friends says, hey, I just want to be a customer. I don't want to make any money. I don't want to build a business, but I do want to be a customer. No problem. Your business now pays for itself. Put that in the comments. Self-fund my business. Self-fund my business. Here's why. You just qualify for $5 a day. $5 a day at 30 days is $150. You see how that works? So now 150 comes in and now pays the overhead that you have. Everything from this point forward is profit. Now, when those 3 people tell 3 more people, 3, 6, 9, you now earn $600 a month. Wait a minute, Brian, how? Because you now advance to $20 a day from $5 a day. Now type me in the comments if anybody on this Zoom would like an extra $600 a month coming in passively. It's a totally different thing when you're not working for the 600. Now, watch. At that level, you now also earn. I'm sorry, hold on. Yeah, hold on. You now also earn an extra $300 per week. Now, I want y'all to hear me and hear me good on this. All you got in your team is about 12 people. I don't care if it took you 3 months, okay? You got 12 people on your team. $300 every time 6 of them join the business in a week's time. So 6 join this week. Then they each get 1. You get another 300. They each get 1. Next week, you get another 300. If they each get 1 the following week, you get another 300. So here's an example of what happened to me last week. We all start fresh on this bonus because it's happening week to week to week, in addition to your $600 coming in per month because of your $20 per day. You can have this clock ticking in your back office. 3 days left, 10 hours left, 27 minutes left, 36 seconds left. Because it goes from Saturday to Sunday, right? Or from Monday to Sunday. So I didn't have any 6 new people. Then I got 3. So when these little heads light up, it's going to say, all right, you got 3 more to go. And then when I got 6, so that week I was count. In addition to the checks I'm getting every single day, in addition to my credit scores going up, in addition to my taxes going down, in addition to my debt going away, to my assets going up, you're making money every single day. It gets better. Hold on. I got a little surprise for y'all in a second. Now, you also get paid every day. I told you about the $5 a day. I told you about the $20 a day. I told you about the 300 per week, every 6. What I didn't tell you is that on that 3rd level with the momentum bonus, you now have enough people to earn $50 per day. That's $1,500 per month. So if you take notes, that's roughly 36 people in your team. I don't care if 3 people join your business a month for 12 months. And you got a residual check of $1,500 a month coming in, passive residually. And you now earn anywhere from $30 to $50, $150 per day per person. I'm going to show you what that means. But just know that check continues to grow. $200 per day, $300 per day, $400 per day, $650 per day, $1,000 per day. So like clockwork, every day at 5 o'clock, this text message comes in. And I showed you guys my real paycheck at work. So now $1,000 today came in yesterday, the day before, the day before, the day before. That's $1,000 a day, a base of $30,000 in addition to all the other bonuses I'm about to show you now. In addition to the $300 per week, 30 to 150 per person per day per level. And this was me just a few years ago with a Morehouse degree, making $975 every 2 weeks. All you gotta do, guys, is expand your mindset. All ships rise with the tide. Brian, what do you mean per person per day? All right, here's what I mean. Now, by the way, that check goes all the way up to $15,000 per day. $1,500 per day. $3,000 per day. $5,000 per day. 10,000 per day, 15,000 per day. You're now in the top 3% income earners or top 5 in the entire country. Actually, when you start hitting these numbers right here, you're in the top 5% income earners in the entire country. The average household brings in, I believe, $31,000 to $32,000 per year. You guys are now making that per month with a little bit of focus and consistency. Brian, you got another bonus? We got another bonus. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't keep the money from you. So your text message is going to be just like mine. I started off a long time ago, just like this person, $5, $5, $5. Then it jumped to 20. So I went from $150 a month to $600 a month. I started off just like this person. It grew 200, 200, 200. Then it jumped to 300. And then me personally, this is my real screen. We didn't have a 650 when I started, like 3 years ago. We had a 500. And then it jumped to 1,000. Now y'all got a cool little 650 in the middle. Y'all making more money now than we did. Okay, final bonus. Final bonus. You earn anywhere from $30 to $150 per person per day as well. So let's get this straight. The 5 a day, 20 a day, 50 a day, 100 a day, 500 a day, 1,000 a day I showed you, that's a different bonus. That's separate. As that team grows, you're earning 30, 30, 30, 50, 100, 30. Here's my 1,000 from my cell phone, right? That I just showed you guys. These other bonuses come on top of it every day. This screenshot is a daily check, not a weekly check, just so you guys know. Somebody joined that day for 50. Somebody joined for 50. Somebody joined for 30. Somebody joined with 70. Somebody joined for 30. Somebody joined for 70. So, Brian, what's the variation? What do you mean? Okay, if you're on level 6 and I'm on level 3, I'm getting 30s because I'm on level 3. You getting 30s because you're on level 6. You get the difference between me and you. If you're on level 9 and I'm on level 2, you getting 70s. Okay, I'm on level 2, so I haven't gotten anything yet. You're actually getting 90s. I'm on level 2. You need to be on level 3 to get the 30 to 150 per day. So you're going to see all these different bonuses on your daily check, depending on what level that person joined the business on. It gets ridiculous. So when you look at this one paycheck and you look at my old paycheck from work, it ain't even close. So, all right, it ain't even close. Now you see I had $6,000 and $7,000 and $11,000 and $12,000 weeks, all because I was focused, and I believe that more people need this opportunity than ever before. Now, my 30 minutes of fame is almost up. I got a special surprise from y'all. I'm gonna leave the computer for 1 second. I'm gonna show you something. But I want somebody to come up, a few people from Extra Digit, and just talk about the power of our daily pay, the power of our performance bonus, the power of our experts, the ease in which this company operates. Any experiences that you guys have had, come off mute for me. Let the new people know why Extra Digit rocks. Raise your virtual hand. Let's go. Who do we have? All right. We got 1, I see. We got 2, I see. We got 3, I see. Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, let me start right there. Let's go with the gentleman that's not on camera so far. Brandon, come off mute. Talk to me, man. What has happened to you so far? How's the daily check for you?
Can you hear me?
I can, sir.
Excellent presentation, man. I want to say that I came in and there is nothing like what is called residual income. When I tell you that the company pays you, it's true what Brian has been telling you. The fact that every single day that you get a text message reminds you that your business is working. To be able to have that additional income on top of what you have, it's nothing like being able to use that to pay down your debt or even have it so that you can invest. But when you start getting it, I'm telling you, you're going to have the desire to want more and more and more. And it's true. It actually works. It does only take 3 people that you want to partner with or that want to partner with you to start your realistic of just $5 a day. And it goes up from there. Once you get that $5, the sky is the limit.
All right, cool. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Marvin McGee, come off mute. Talk to me, big guy. Then I'm gonna go to the ladies on camera. Marvin, what's happened to you, man? How you feeling about the business and the expert so far?
You can hear me?
There you go. I can hear you now.
Okay. I said, man, I don't know where to begin. First off, I just let you know that you're doing a phenomenal job. I appreciate everything you do. But look, like you always say, we do 3 things up, we do 3 things down. You know? And I mean, credit score go up, your cash flow go up, your income go up.
Let me stop you.
Your debt.
Let me stop you. What's happened to you personally? Your credit scores have gone up by how much?
What, 29 points? I started out with a 774, went to a 797 to an 803.
There you go. Now we cooking. Has your income increased? You getting daily checks?
Oh yeah, I'm modest with it, and it's growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm very thankful for it. Just say 3-star.
Okay, good. Hold on. Hold on. Don't be modest. You making an extra. New people don't want to hear modesty. You making an extra 4 figures per month?
Yeah.
Okay, so you earning $1,500 per month.
Yes, sir.
Your credit score went from the 700s to the 800s.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Dr. Regina, let's show them how it's done. How is it really done with this testimony? Dr. Regina, give me some numbers with your testimony. What you got for me?
Peace and blessings, family. And Brian, you're doing a superb job.
Thank you.
If it wasn't for this business, would not have been able to get out of $35,000 worth of debt. Since working with the experts, I have been able to get rid of my student loans. I didn't have to pay them. They paid them. So when we talk about the government paying for your education, they paid for mine, and I'm grateful for that. Also, I have been able to decrease my debt by $16,491.18, shaving off 6 years and 7 months of being in debt. Now allow me to be debt-free in 1 year and 1 month, which I am super excited about that. We have also been able to pay off our car note, which is a blessing. So now we're rolling that money over into our investment. Now we're getting ready to use our air property to our advantage. People are calling us. They want to buy it. And in total, the experts have saved me $4,017.59 in interest penalties. That's a 65.2% interest savings. Now, I have a millionaire date of July 2041, and I am so grateful, and glory be to God for just allowing us to have this platform, and for Brian, for you to have this strategies for us to put in place. The framework is what's making catapulted us. Not only that, I'm getting $20 a day in residual income that I'm saving, and now I have my son in the business, so I'm super excited about that as well.
It's a family affair. I appreciate it. Congratulations. Good stuff. All right. I appreciate it. I wanted to bring some people up tonight so y'all can hear from real people getting some real results. And it's nothing like it. So I got a little surprise for y'all. Let me show the new people how this works first. Okay. And hold on. Let me make sure I set this up the right way so y'all can understand the power of this. Okay. Now, when you make your money, all you guys that are brand new, the name of the game is to grow it. Right? You want to grow your money. So these are the different things in pink that I mentioned earlier to help you create passive income. So here are these two right here, the diversified cash flow account and the private reserve account. These are instruments that allow you to make money, borrow money from yourself. You guys have also heard of it as infinite banking. You borrow money from yourself. But when you borrow the money from yourself, it's not like the stock market is going up and down, up and down, up and down, or a bank where when you take the money out, the balance drops and you have a different interest rate. In these funds, you can borrow money from yourself, but the interest still grows and the account still acts as if you never touched it. So it's kind of like taking money out of a glass or a pitcher, pour it into a glass, and then that pitcher just fills kind of back up on its own. This is a very, very powerful thing. This is what wealthy people do to actually protect their money as well. Now, Manage My Trades is a beta test that we're doing right now with some of the top leaders. And you can now make money all over the world in the Forex market. That's one of the things that's going to help this company explode internationally. When you're making money at the British pound, the franc, the dollar, all these different things, the yen in Japan and Australia and Britain. What about being able to make money every single day as these markets close? And we do all the trading for you. I want y'all to think about this for a second. So you got money coming in every day. You got money coming in every week. You take a percentage of that money, get out of debt. You take that money that you were paying on credit cards and student loans, you bring that into a trade account. That trade account grows. You throw some of that money into your diversified cash flow fund. The diversified cash flow fund grows. You take a little money from both of those. You go buy you an acre of land. See, this is how wealthy people do it. Something got to work. You margin off of that, pour it over here. That grows. You take some from that, pour it over here. That grows. Now you got a whole bunch of things growing at one time. Now it's time for you to wrap your money up in a trust. Put this in the comments, guys. Own nothing, control everything. Own nothing, control everything. Now, special surprise, moment of transparency, right? Y'all know I believe in leading by example. Oh, BNB got his trust today. Wait, hold on. Let's see. I know now. I'm certified. I got my seal. I got my trust fund. I'm gonna show y'all the BNB group is officially in business. Now, let's share this with y'all because y'all family. Why am I excited? This bad boy took 1 week. It comes in a huge binder. This is my son's legacy right here. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm not gonna show you too much because it's being recorded. This is the Bean Acres Trust. So now my entire estate, my entire 20 acres I purchased because of MWR is now in an official trust, and my son is the beneficiary of his trust. You fast forward to this one. The Extra Digit Group is my business trust. So now I have my land in a trust. I have my business in a trust. Then you fast forward to this one. The BNB Group is my family trust. So we get 3 trusts under common law. Boy, that leather different. I'm saying that right. Let me just back up a little bit. Just a little moment of transparency. My family foundation is set. This was dedicated to my father. It's known as the 3Gen Foundation. We file all of your paperwork with the IRS for you. So this is the declaration of my trust and all of my articles. And the family is now set for my father, who passed away 3 years ago, me and Makai. So my foundation is officially known as the 3Gen Foundation. So Makai, his son, my grandson, it'll just keep going on and on and on and on. Who's ready to grow some assets, pass that legacy to your family? Come off mute, make some noise if y'all hear what I'm saying.
Let's do it.
Man, I don't know a company. Look, y'all, I filled the paperwork out like 2 weeks ago. I got all my binders. I got all my certificates. All I got to do now is take my paperwork to the bank, and then my son is officially a trust fund baby. And now Brian owns nothing. Everything's in the trust. The trust pays a different percentage of taxes. I got all my seals, and it's under common law jurisdiction. And a lot of y'all don't know what that means, but just know that that's serious, okay? So with that being said, I just wanted to share that with you guys. So new people know I don't just talk, you know what I mean? I got everything that you can do from a money standpoint, we actually do it for you. And my today, I'm very happy about my foundation. I'm very happy about my family trust, my business trust. And it's about really pulling back the curtains and show you how wealthy people don't pay taxes legally and how a lot of people struggle and you don't have to, when all you got to really do is get some knowledge and somebody like us to help you do the work. That's it. We'll do it for you. So with that being said, listen, guys, what would you do before we go? I want you to dream on this. If you had an extra $2,000, $4,000, $6,000 a month coming in, what would you do? What would you do? So the reason I showed you that is because we're going to give you 3 trusts. I showed you my 3 binders. I got my business trust, I got my family trust, and I got my foundation. All that's included in the when you have your consultation. All of these things are included with your consultation. A lot of you guys may not need 3. I was in a position where I needed 3 trusts, right? Y'all may not need 3. But I wanted to show you how it works. You can fire your boss if you choose to. If you had that kind of money coming in, $3,000 to $5,000, whatever your goal is, fire your boss like these guys did. Gail Andrews, Dr. Sean T. Hill, Miss Christy Howard, former educator at the bottom, former bartender in the middle, former IRS executive at the top. Now they're full-time with MWR Financial. Bean Acres, this is the property I was showing you guys that I now just put into the trust. So it has a lake on the property. It's 20 acres. I make money off the lake. I make money off the movie sets. I make money off the backyard. I make money in the front yard. I make money off the house. See, when you get elevated mentally and you hang around people where this is what we do, you get swept up in that vision, right? I make money in the woods. Got a tent community that rents the woods out and do fire pits and play games. The Georgia Lottery actually shot a commercial in my backyard. You see, they were setting it up here with the washer and the TV and the jacuzzi and the dryer and the tent at Bean Acres. That's me in front of the sign. I tell you, I don't have to lie. We don't make this stuff up. And next thing you know, the Georgia Lottery used my property to film one of their commercials. See, you got to start dreaming again. I want you to put in the chat before I go, you know, what dreams do you want to happen? And we're here to help you make them happen, right? So y'all know this just made my day today. I couldn't be more excited. I'm excited for you guys to get yourselves in a position where everything you want, you attract. And it starts with you making a decision tonight. Are you a number 2 or are you a number 1? Number 2 says, Brian, I want the membership. I want access to the trust information. I want access to the keys to home ownership. Well, I didn't even tell you about that. We turn renters into homeowners. I want access to the debt elimination, the bill shredder, the credit restoration. All that's $149 a month. Now, the business is $100 one time. So they both $149, but you're paying $100 one time. The person that invited you to the Zoom, they're going to give you one of those links. You see what I'm saying? So you get the business link or you get the membership link. What you tell us determines which link we give you. So just let us know if you want to be a number 2 or a number 1. I'll be back tomorrow night, same time. And tomorrow night, I'm actually going to do a training. Okay, I'm going to do an actual training tomorrow night after the presentation. So come back at 8:30. We'll be right here helping you guys with the overview. And then at 9:30, it's my final training as I head into Game Changer, which is where the gentleman who did these for me is going to be speaking on Saturday morning, showing you guys the power of investing in your family and your family business. The gentleman who does the diversified cash flow fund, he's going to be there as well, which is the debt to wealth program, getting your debt paid off and transferring that into wealth. I'll be there showing you guys how to climb this compensation plan and the mindset that it takes. And all the top producers in Extra Digit will be there. Awards, recognition. We're going to be at Bean Acres with our friendly competition. Y'all can go fishing. Y'all can ride the ATVs if you know how to ride. And on Sunday, we're going to have a ball as usual and wrap it up with another type of friendly competition I'm going to have for you guys. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8:30. New people, sign up tonight. Bring some more people back tomorrow for my final presentation of the month, my final training of the month. I'll see all you guys at Game Changer March 24th, 25th, and 26th. You guys have a good night. Thanks for your time.